Pastor Kim with a word for your weekend. Now, this isn't my typical weekend headgear, but I'm gearing up for a very special day on Sunday, and I'm inviting you to get ready for it too. This Sunday, May 31st, is the day of Pentecost. Pentecost is the third most sacred feast day of the church year, following only Easter and Christmas. It comes 50 days after the resurrection. It's the day we celebrate the coming of the Holy Spirit, the Advocate, the Comforter, the one Jesus promised to send after his ascension. As he was preparing to return to heaven, Jesus told his disciples to go to Jerusalem and to wait for the one he had promised to send them. So wait they did, and 10 days later the Holy Spirit came with wind and fire and so many unintelligible languages spoken that some observers thought that the ones gathered were drunk with new wine. But wine had nothing to do with all that was happening. What was happening was actually the birth of the church. So that's why I'm wearing a party hat. Pentecost Sunday is celebrated as the birthday of the church. The church was born as the Spirit came upon those gathered in Jerusalem that day more than 2,000 years ago. The church was born with the Spirit's arrival, bringing them the truth about Jesus, emboldening and empowering them to share the good news, inspiring them to tell the story of Jesus, his love and his mercy, and the new way of life he called them to. Those upon whom the Holy Spirit was poured became the early church. They met, they shared stories about Jesus, and they ate a meal together. They prayed and they collected offerings to be shared with those in need. And they told others. Who told others? The Holy Spirit came upon them all, and the church grew. And it continues to grow with every person you tell about Jesus or you invite to worship. That's why Pentecost is called the birthday of the church. Weather permitting, we will gather for a safe distancing drive-in worship this Sunday, May 31st. We'll celebrate the Spirit of the risen Christ who birthed the church. I invite you to wear red or decorate your car with red to represent the tongues of flame which touched those gathered when the Holy Spirit came upon them at the very first Pentecost. We'll be practicing safety measures as we gather in our parking lot. So please join us for a birthday party, our Pentecost drive-in worship this coming Sunday at 10 a.m. Blessings on your weekend.